Hello there, Tony Bakker from Six String Country, and today we're going to do one from Dwight Yoakam, 1,000 Miles from Nowhere. I love this song. Dwight Yoakam wrote this one. On the acoustic, we have a pretty straightforward but very important part, key of C chords. There's a lot to unpack on the electric. The song was produced by Pete Anderson. We'll talk a little bit about him and his playing on this song, which is fantastic. A lot of great lead work. Nothing that's impossible to play, but very tasteful lead work. And there's a few that will require a little extra effort on our part. We also have a bass lesson at sixstringcountry.com for this one. So let's jump in with the acoustic tutorial. All right, folks, for this one, we're in the key of C. We start with C major chords, or a C major chord. So mute the low E string. I like to do that with my ring finger at the same time. I'm playing the 3rd fret of A, then we have second fret, open G, 1st fret, open high E. Then to get to the next chord, all we have to do is take off the ring finger and put it down there, 2nd fret of the G string, and I oftentimes will reach up with my thumb, mute that low E string, and get a nice A minor chord. The other ones that we need are an F, which is 3rd fret of the D string, 2nd fret, and then we're going to bar the 1st fret of B and E, and then a nice open G chord. For this shape in particular, playing the 3rd fret of the low E string, I mute that A string with my ring finger, open, 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 3rd fret of high E. Now to get the feel on this song, we need to nail this strumming pattern, which looks like this. What we're doing there is down, up, mute, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, and all I'm doing on the music. In this lesson, we're going to go through the guitar parts for 1,000 Miles from Nowhere by Dwight Yoakam. We're going to go through the first solo in the middle of the song and then the outro solo at the end in 2 separate tutorials. There's a little to unpack there that we're going to go over in detail. But for this one, it's what we're playing during the main meat and potatoes of the song. This song was produced by, and I'm pretty sure the lead guitar was played by Pete Anderson, who's a monster guitar player, produced a ton of stuff, played on a ton of stuff, and he's got a really nice sound going here. Having this vibrato Bigsby system or a whammy bar or something will really help you get the sounds that you're hearing on that record, along with a lot of delay and some reverb. I saw a video of Pete Anderson talking about his tone, and a lot of times in the studio he'd go through a line 6. He said keep the bass down, jack up the mids, and then kind of season the tremolo to taste between 50 to 100% kind of thing, I believe is what he was saying. But I'm going to be on my bridge pickup here, and let's go through it. All right, so to start here, we're going to start on, for the intro, 555. We're going to let that ring, a little vibrato, and then with your pinky, just come up here, 12th fret of high E, vibrato. Again. Okay, that's the intro. Then we have this repeating line. I'm calling them the verses. The song's a little atypical in structure. Doesn't really go verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Done. We're going to do 3 verses in a row before we get to what I'm going to call the bridge. All right, and all the verses, we sit out. There's a lot of space here, but when we come in, it's noticeable and important. And then the first riff is this in the verses. Okay, I don't hear many hammer-ons and pull-offs in there. It'll be important and good for you to remember position 5 of the major pentatonic in C. A lot of this verse work comes with that. And then also the diatonic scale in the key of C. A lot of what we're doing is just based around those 2 scales. Later on, we're going to get up down the neck further. But for this first one, we're just kind of walking down the pentatonic scale, starting on 8 of the high E string.